be the all signs general reading for April. Bear with me, it is spring break here, so whatever you hear, do not be afraid. Alright, so the sign that came out was Scorpio. The signs visible to me are Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. Okay. So I do have the cards for Scorpio and Pisces with the King of Cups. And I do have Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. Signs don't have to matter, but there they are. So for April, a lot of you could be saying fuck it. And what I mean is there is something here, or there are a few people here. A lot of gossip, a lot of shit talking, a lot of talking behind somebody's back, betrayal, a lot of playing games, mind games, and for the sole purpose of fucking with someone else. This could be you doing this to someone, this could be someone doing this to you, but it's getting very clear on who these people are to you and what they contribute. And the answer is not a goddamn thing. The only thing that, for the people that I'm talking to, this is literally getting over an energy of allowing a person or people to affect you by the shit that they say or the opinions that they hold of you. And it's because you're realizing that, you know, you have stability on your own, and whatever it is that you have, that you're working on, that you have for yourself, because I feel like a lot of you have something, either you own your own business, or you have something that you make or that you sell, or some type of product. You have something, and it doesn't even have to be a product. It could just be, you know, you're very stable. You have a very stable home. You've got a very stable business. You have a very stable sense of self. You're good. So, you know, it's very much like, I'm fine on my own. I'm set. What do these people contribute? What do they contribute to me that I should allow them to mess with my emotions the way that they, you know what I mean? Because the Five of Swords is nasty. It's words, it's communication. You know, and with the Moon reverse and the King of Cups, it's only to bother someone. It's only to hurt someone's feelings, or it's just to be an asshole, basically. It's a bitter card. You know, nobody wins. This is a loser's game, going back and forth with this energy or this person or these people. And that's what you're kind of realizing in April. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. You only have the control that I give you, and no. So, and it's also getting very clear on, you know, the fact that these people did this in the first place. You could be finding out exactly who said what. You could be finding out what they said. You know, you could just be getting very clear on that. You're not confused. And what you're finding out, it's not what you want to hear for some of you. It's like seeing the truth about the people that, you know, you could have grown up with, the people that you surround yourself with, and the people that you work with or, you know, engage with in some way, people in your life. You could just be very disappointed by what you found out, but you're keeping calm about it. The King of Cups is very composed. It's very cool. It's the poker face, and you're just kind of detaching from it, because it's like, what do I do? You know, what do you do? If someone is determined to act this way, then what can you do? You can't control another person. The only person you can control is yourself. And despite what you found out, I think most of you are doing a pretty good job of doing that. You're just kind of, all right, you're just kind of letting it roll off of you. Yeah, for some of you, especially if this is a relationship, there could be a loss of trust. Some of you, this is a relationship, or it is specifically a family member. There could be a loss of trust regarding some type of relationship. So, I mean, this could be like a family member interfering with that Five of Swords. This could be any other person interfering, but for some of you specifically, a family member interfering in an emotional matter. So this could be someone from your family interfering in a relationship, or just saying nasty things, or just really trying to stir the pot or make something worse. And it's like, it hurts you to find out that your family would fuck with your emotions like this, would fuck with your relationship this way. You know, for whatever reason. Like, that's selfish as fuck, you know? Your brother, your sister, your aunt, you know, somebody in your family, they're in a relationship, whether it's rocky or not, for you to go and interfere in a way like this just to get shit going, because that's what this energy is that I'm seeing here. That's fucked up, and it's beyond selfish. And for some of you, if you're dealing with that, I'm sorry, that sucks. But for some of you, you are. And it's like, what do you do in that situation? I have Eight of Swords energy here with this 5 and this 3. And it's like, what do I do? And for some of you, the feeling is almost like, what can I do? Because the damage has been done, either by this person or just to the situation, or, you know, in general. The damage has been done. So at this point, as much as it disappoints me, and as much as it hurts me, and as much of a betrayal as this is, what do I do? So you're just kind of rolling with it. This 5 of Swords. 3 of Cups. So, again, 3 people. This is interference. Someone interfered in someone else's relationship, or basically just a situation that they had no business in. I think this is a relationship, though, with the Hearts and the Cups. They could have influenced someone to reject somebody else. So this could be a family member saying a bunch of shit, trying to get, you know, a sibling or someone else, you know, whoever, trying to get them to be like, oh, well, that person's not good enough for you, or that person, you know, you can't build with them, you can't do this with them, or this, that, and third about them, whatever. You know, this is somebody purposely trying to influence another person by talking shit. It could have been found out that this was just a bunch of lies, or it could have been found out the intention behind it. You know what I mean? This person could have just been pulling things out of their ass to say. Or they could have spun a situation in the most negative light possible to make somebody look as bad as possible. You know, oh, this person was late. Well, and this is just an example. If you're late to work, it's one thing if you're late to work because you get a flat tire. It's another thing if you're late to work because you're hungover, because you were running around all night last night. You know, this is a situation where even if it was something bad, even if it was something where, oh, well, we need to work on that, somebody took it upon themselves to paint that situation in the most negative, most problematic light possible to influence another person emotionally, or to just simply wreck a situation. Because again, the 5 of Swords is just a nasty card. It serves no purpose other than to cause damage. So this was some type of interference between 2 people by a third party. That could be another person, it could be other people, however it goes. Yeah. And you're just kind of moving on. It's like that person is someone has shown you who they are, or you've seen something about them that you can't unsee. And it's like, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. I do have the King of Swords here. This could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but there could be 3 people here. I've got the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So, but this could be a third person. You could be getting advice from this person. This could be a mutual friend between you and whoever interfered or caused the interference or did whatever happened. Could be a mutual friend of yours. And there is now another person in the mix with this Queen of Clubs. So this could have been a friend, a family friend. This could have been a friend of a family member. But somebody caused a lot of interference by talking shit and just making something more of a problem than it needed to be. And with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Hearts, it's like there never needed to be this many people in this. Somebody needed to make a decision unencumbered. They needed to sit with themselves and figure out how they felt and what they wanted to do. And what happened was a bunch of people or a person decided that they were going to create a fucking shitstorm and get in this person's ear and just say all the possible shit they could to interfere with this connection or this relationship or friendship, whatever it is, this situation. Somebody just wanted to start a problem. And now someone is realizing it, and it's like they're heartbroken all over again. Not just because of the problem that was central to this, but because of what they're now finding out about the people that they were dealing with and the hand that they had, or the person they were dealing with and the hand that they had in making this situation even worse than what it was. But again, it looks like you're handling it as best as anybody could hope. It's kind of just an energy of disappointment, but acceptance, because again, for some of you, the damage is already done. And it's like, I can't really do anything at this point to recover what's happened. I kind of just have to accept it and you, if you want to remain friends with these people. If it's family, that's a little bit more complicated, but it's like, the damage has already been done. I can't believe you fucking did that. I can't do anything about it. I can't fix it. I can't believe you of all people, but it is what it is. And you're almost in an energy of, you just want to be alone. You just kind of want to be alone and like float through all of your emotions and just kind of get a grip on it, because there is a sense of disappointment here for somebody. Let me get one more of these. It's just kind of disappointment in the truth. Full intimacy and physical attraction. So for some of you, especially if there was interference, you could have had two sides to consider. There was someone that you felt a full intimacy with, and then there was someone that you felt a physical attraction with. And for some reason, some of you are finding out that you could have been manipulated into choosing one or the other, or you could have been manipulated into getting those two things confused, or someone could have manipulated you into thinking that this was going to be something that was full intimacy and it turned out only to be physical attraction. Anything like that, but it's basically, the overall of these cards is coming to terms with the fact that something wasn't what it seemed, or that it was influenced or something like that. It's kind of waking up and being like, shit, what do I do? I don't want to leave anybody like that, so I'm going to get one more. Hold on. Anything else? Oh, I love it. I love it. The Fool. But yeah, keep walking. Just keep going. Like, you know, sometimes situations like this, there's really nothing to be done. It's just unfortunate, you know? But the good thing about it is it's never a waste of time. With the Seven of Pentacles, it's never a waste of time, because even if something doesn't work out, you can take everything that you need from it to have everything. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm holding it up like you can, but hopefully you can. But I have the Three of Pentacles and I have the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe working with these people or dealing with these people, whoever it was that caused all this shit, maybe working with them, it didn't, you know, it ended the way it ended, right? Shit happens. But now, instead of, you know, letting it keep you stuck, just take stock of it and be like, look, this is where I went wrong here. This is what I could have done better here. And for some of you, it's going to be having to deal with choosing better people to work with. Keep better people around you. Raise your standards in the type of people that you deal with. And when people show you who they are, you get it, right? Actions speak louder than words. And the actions of the people that you've been dealing with, they've left you the way they've left you, right? So don't dwell on it too much. Get some advice if you need it. Make sure you're thinking clearly. Talk to people who understand the situation, but just take stock of it. And if you want a different result next time, do different things. But basically, the advice from these cards is, hey, learn from it and keep going, you know? Tomorrow is a better day. this too shall pass. Something else inspirational. But, all right. That's all I got. I'll be back with these.